everyone, welcome back to OctaAndy has ADHD. I think now that I've got a few videos up and whatnot, you guys got to see a little bit of a few things here and there. I think it's time for my first official starter yard walkthrough. Now, mind you, as you've seen a little bit already, this yard is still a beginning work in progress. This is not meant to be a finished piece walkthrough. This is truly the starting point for everything. So don't mind the mess that is still here. It's all in works. But all right, let's go ahead and take a look around. Okay, so this area you guys are already familiar with. I did my last bit on the pergola build and the pool, but so this is going to be probably our main recreation hangout area. Gonna put some kickback furniture in here, as well as some removable gym equipment, so we can work out, we can kick back. There's gonna be a lot more shade attached to it. I think we're gonna be putting up like curtains or something on all 6 walls, so that way we can open and close for wherever we want the shade to be from. To the left over here, you've seen a little bit here and there. This is currently slated to be a future garden once some of the other big projects are taken care of. I've got 2 planters already made for it. The 4x8 8-inch planter box, as well as the smaller tall box that was originally meant to hold some totes that I was trying to turn into a pond a few years back, but the idea didn't work out quite as solid. But hey, that would make for a great planter box, I think, if I just sealed in the sides on it. All this is just the slowly accumulating and removing trash pile. It would have already been gone, except you guys that have followed the Facebook channel have seen also what happened to the tires on my trailer. So I was without mobile transport for all this for about a month, but just got new tires put back on, so this will be heading out to the dump in the next few days. Coming around, we got the back side of the house washing machine. That's our old machine. It's going to a friend as soon as they get their new place, whenever that may be. We'll hold on to it until they're ready. Some old stuff that I don't know what we're gonna do with. I may end up using that screening in the garden as trellising or something if Kitty doesn't have anything else that she wants with it. So for those that may have seen the front side of the house already, you'll be wondering, why is the house yellow? I thought it was blue. Well, it is blue. It's going to be blue. When we had the house repainted at the beginning of COVID, we got the front 3 walls done because the backyard was in a terrible, terrible state at that time. It was not what you see now. And honestly, I was kind of embarrassed to have the paint guys come back here at that time. So I've been spending time cleaning up the backyard, as well as our cuartito, our attached shed. You can see that's in really bad shape. So one of the plans this summer is to be re-siding it. And my goal is I'm going to do the whole project myself with the help of Kitty and Mijo, our son, whenever she wants to help and whenever I can drag him out to help me. But we're not going to be hiring professionals for this one. We'll do it ourselves and re-side it. And I'm even going to try and stucco it myself. We'll see how it goes. It's a project. But hey, if I figure it out for this, I'll have one more tool in my belt. But yeah, got our kind of temporary tool pile. That's all going to be getting organized as soon as we get this all fixed up. Same with a lot of our stuff here. Over here is just our overflow of stuff at the moment that we just lost this winter. Well, actually, this spring, I should say. Just before the pergola, we lost our one of our storage spots that was right where the pergola is standing, and so we had to condense and consolidate and reorganize. That's where a lot of the trash pile, and what ended up coming from was stuff that uh, got destroyed when we lost the shelter for all this stuff. And then my materials pile. Got PVC in the back here. Got my lots and lots of buckets. You can never have enough buckets when you're doing DIY. I'll do a bucket video for you guys later on where I get them and how I get them free and all of that. But that'll be later. Couple of other just random stuff around here. Brick pile, cinder block pile, coming on around the back. Big old mulch pile. So as I said a few minutes ago, that the entire backyard was in really, really bad shape. Well, this mulch pile wasn't here 2 months ago. The entire yard, I didn't come out here at all during this last winter, so didn't really have a need to, and the weeds got 2 feet tall through the entire yard, even on the pavers, coming up through the cracks. I mean, it was everywhere, and so I just took a week, about 3-4 hours every morning, came out here and just chugging along, just pulling weeds, made a big old pile. At first we were starting to burn the pile in our temporary burn pit. This used to be a pond, but right now it's temporary burn pit. And at first we were burning them, but then I realized about 2 weeks ago that, hey, we don't have any mulch on our plants. So started using it as mulch, and it's been working great. It's been really helping them. Got our wood pile here. This is all of the engineered wood, so 2x4s, plywood, all that kind of stuff. For our natural wood, it's over by the trash pile in the corner. It is not part of the trash pile. It's just next to it, kind of sharing the same space. All the natural wood is actually going to be going to be compost and breakdown material for inside raised garden beds. I think it's a German style called hugelkultur, where you just put the wood in whole, and over time the water and microbes and everything break it down and turn it spongy, so it'll really retain water. Out here in the desert, water is what we need. So my battery died, and so when I went in to get it charged, I ended up staying in because I ended up getting a little bit of a sunburn on the 4th, and so stayed in yesterday as well. Now I'm back out here to try and get the last bit of the footage for you guys for the tour video. Yeah, just watching the dogs there in the background at the moment, hanging out under my mulberry tree, the one shady spot that I had before the pergola. But to finish out, so some of the stuff that we do have going on in the yard, in the back corner here, I've got not one but two chinaberry bushes, or lila, and then there's another one in the corner back there behind the pool. Then I got this tall guy here that we're not really sure what it is. It hasn't given us any fruit or anything yet so far. It was in really bad shape. We got a water line on it, and it's coming back. It's looking a lot better, but it hasn't actually produced anything for us, so we don't know if it's a fruit tree or if it's just a regular tree. Hopefully we'll see. If you guys have any insight info, let me know. Next to that, in the back there, we've got a pomegranate, currently in bush form. It'd be nice to get it to be able to go up into a tree. And a pecan. And this pecan, up about a month ago, was actually over here with this pecan. They were kind of nested right together. This one that's still there was like a baby that shot off of the other one. And when we were building the pergola, there was a little bit of an accident in one of the spots where post holes were getting dug, and the root on this one got chopped clean through. So I did a quick dug a spot, moved it over, filled it up, threw rabbit litter. We've got a bunny inside. We save our rabbit litter, and I use it in the garden. Yeah, and then threw the mulch on top and just water, and I don't know if it's gonna make it yet or not. It's been a couple weeks, and I will just have to keep sitting and keep waiting, keep fingers crossed. But this one over here seems like it was doing good. Its root actually did not get disturbed. It managed to be just outside of the hole. So I just got to work on getting that one pried up so it'll grow outside and not under the pergola. That'll be something I'll worry about here in the not immediate future. Plans for the backyard. So one of the first plans is on the rock wall all the way around. I'm going to be putting bamboo fencing up because it's cheap and I can raise it up to where it'll completely block neighbors' eye line everywhere. Aside from that, I am planning going down this whole wall here in the 3-foot like garden space that's on the edge of it. I'm gonna eventually put in berry bushes, and I want to get like blackberries and raspberries and blueberries and strawberries, and throw some tomato plants over there and make a whole hedge wall of berry hedges and fruit hedges going this side. Out here in the main area, we're gonna, as we get this cleaned up, we're gonna throw down grass. And then I'm hoping to figure out some way to do some kind of natural shade. I'm hoping that I can figure out how to take the China berries and prune them back, what exactly I need to do so that they can grow like that one there, or even better, that one back there, and turn those into something like that. And we can have a big, huge shady spot there. And maybe throw one other tree somewhere right over here around between the post and the fire pit, and maybe have something for afternoon shade. So because afternoon is really hot over here, so get something where we have coming the chinaberry blocking the morning sun, and then something else for the afternoon sun, and can kind of make this whole area nice. But so if you have any ideas on something that could be quick, start giving decent shade in like 2-3 years, that would be greatly appreciated. Something that we could set up back here. What else? I think that's about it for now. Yeah, lots and lots of projects, lots of cleanup and tidying, but it's gonna be looking really, really sharp and really nice by the end of summer. I'm planning on trying to chug on through the whole summer long. So, all right, well, have a good one. Keep on moving forward and keep on growing.